All right, I'm Red Beard the Hippy here with Resile out of Colorado Springs. Oh, damn, my light is.
Uh,
Gotta turn this down a little bit. I look super fucking white over
Push it
here.
down.
All right, so you guys haven't been a band for very long. How did you guys get formed? Or how did you guys form?
Actually, me and our one of our guitar players, Phil, we're from Pueblo. We answered a Facebook post of a band needing musicians in Colorado Springs and came through. And it just so happened that they were missing guitar player and vocalist and someone to turn what they had into songs. And we just started jamming and writing songs together.
Oh, right on. Yeah, I
Yeah,
was in Colorado Springs in April.
And Dave was with another drummer, and the drummer got a hold of me, and we had another space that was quarter size of this and all that, and then yeah, it was a Facebook ad that
let
me
us all
and Phil
together.
answered and all that, and that we no longer have that drummer. My son,
Yep.
my son is the drummer now.
Isaac.
So you got a band that spans three generations.
Son,
You got a father son combo. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, the weird thing is I'm starting to see that more
Yeah,
often 'cause, like the dad will be trying to form a band and they seem to always be missing the one piece that the kid is playing,
yeah, yeah.
which is it's actually kind of cool now to see the younger generation also picking up where all of us old guys are
For
still
sure. For
at.
fucking sure, dude. Hell yeah.
And he's definitely changing our direction.
Yeah, man. He's a prodigy. He's been playing since he was like 6 years old. So
I've been consistently playing for I think 3 to 4 years now, but I've had drums for like
long time.
like 10 years now.
Yeah. He's a
Right
prodigy,
on.
man. We're real proud of him.
So this is going to be kind of an interesting because you can see the different age ranges here. What are influences like top three influences that you guys each have that created your way
All
of?
right. Let's go left to right. I'll say Kill Switch Engage, Seven Dust, and Alter Bridge. That's my main influences.
Uh, Probably all that remains. Kill switch engage. I don't know. Maybe currents or Bury Tomorrow. I've been jamming a lot of Bury Tomorrow lately.
Oh, right on.
Dave?
Myself, I prefer some Lawrence Welk or Elvis Presley.
Lawrence
He almost got it. Almost got him.
I think the biggest common denominator right now is Kill Switch because that's
Oh yeah.
Kill Switch and Seven Dust and
Fuck yeah.
all that kind of stuff. So
Especially for us older guys.
I already know he's gonna say Seven Dust. What about you?
Yeah, Seven Dust.
yeah. Euro.
Seven
Oh,
Dust.
yeah, Go Zero. Yeah, that's a big one.
Tool. Like the bass lines for Tool.
Oh yeah, those are some
Gojira, of course,
interesting.
my son kind of introduced me to Gojira. I had never even
Go
heard of him.
Jira.
Such a good band.
Isaac just we've been to a couple concerts. I took him to Gojira show, and that's his first show was Breaking Benjamin. But then I took him. We went to a Gojira show, and yeah, I'm
It's all from there.
I'm a big fan.
What about you, Isaac?
Gojira definitely. Gojira is my favorite metal band. Oddly enough, 21 Pilots. 21 Pilots is my ultimate favorite band. I've been listening to them ever since I was little, and
Indeed.
I'm a little perplexed by that.
Yeah.
and, I've been listening to Boundaries, which is a very underrated band. Very underrated.
I don't think I know that one, but no, yeah, it definitely seems like okay. So the Kill Switch guys,
Yeah.
Jesse or Howard?
Howard.
Howard is. Jesse's good in his own right.
But Howard is.
He's good in his own right. I like Life to Lifeless and all those old ones, dude.
It's just kind of one of those interesting ones to see which one people prefer.
Dude, but Light the Torch, dude. Howard's killing it with Light the Torch, man.
Have you heard
Oh
of
yeah,
New band. Yeah, you gotta check them out if you haven't.
oh yeah, they're
Yeah.
it's different than Kill Switch, which is a nice thing. I like seeing
Yeah.
when they form different bands and they do different things, and it's like,
Agreed.
yes, former vocalist of this band now doing this style of music, and
Yeah.
it makes it really interesting to see what sounds they come up with.
Fuck yeah.
But yeah, Kill Switch and Seven Dust are definitely top bands right there, anyways, because Seven Dust is highly underrated.
Oh
Dude,
yes.
I know.
Oh yeah.
They got like 20 something albums, you know what I mean? They just keep pumping them out.
And they've been around forever and still just keep churning.
Yeah,
it out.
dude.
But I like how they play small venues and they'll come out and hang out with the crowd.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The Black Sheep, they'll play at the Black Sheep and they'll go down to the little bar down Vulture and you can go out and hang out with them. I've hung out.
Oh yeah, right next to it. It's
Yeah,
like right
man.
kind of on that
Real big
corner.
culture. Yeah.
They're down to earth, easy to hang out with.
Oh
They're
yeah.
cool.
What'd you say, Red Beard?
That's like the one right down on the corner, right?
Yeah.
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 That's
Vultures is, yep.
Kind of has that little weird patio that you can fit like two people side by side
yeah,
in.
it's exactly it.
And
Yeah, I was at the Black Sheep in April, so
Yeah.
kind of funny that you said that because I actually kind of know where that is because I interviewed Suicide Cages from
Yeah.
Denver in that bar, and
Nice.
really cool little bar
it's
with
full,
all
but it's
the.
tiny.
Yeah, just on another note, we're opening for Rehab, Embers Rise, and Pistols at Dawn, right?
Yeah.
Pistols at
Yeah,
Dawn
yeah.
on Halloween.
October 31st.
It's their 20. It's Rehab's 25th anniversary of sitting at a bar on the inside.
Their Southern Discomfort album.
Yeah, yeah. It'll be a big show though, dude. We're pretty excited to open for those guys.
I think that's about the only thing I've ever seen from Rehab. I think they've got a couple other albums,
Too.
but their Southern Discomfort album was probably my favorite one from them
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
before they kind of went rocky and rolly. So obviously you guys have been around for a little while. Any other bands that you've been in prior to this that you got to do some pretty big shows with, or is this kind of the first one where you're doing stuff, or?
Yeah, first one for me where we're actually everyone's on the same level of commitment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been in a few other bands, but nothing notable. You know, local jam bands type thing.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Well, I think every band always kind of starts off as a local jam band in a sense, and then
Yeah.
kind of
In the basement.
Yeah.
yeah, and
Make it
when
bad.
you get out of the basement onto the stage, and then you just kind of there's those bands that only play in that one town, the one
Yeah.
town that you're in, and never actually get out of anywhere.
For sure.
I was
Which
in a
is
I was in a I was in a band before this one, almost 10 years, but that band's long gone. But we actually toured with Head PE. We played with Seven Dust at the Black Sheep, Blake Label Society at Full Throttle Saloon. We played with Alien Ant Farm, Drowning Pool Saliva,
Drowning pool's crazy.
Yeah.
Butcher Babies was a really cool show. That was a really cool show. We sold a lot of tickets. That was at Sunshine. We sold over like 200 and some tickets that one
oh shit.
at Sunshine Studios. So,
Yeah.
but it's nice to be with guys that actually want to do it. The Fall from Silence they were wishy washy. Everybody in this band, and 100%,
1,000%.
yeah,
Yeah.
1,000%.
Yeah.
And
Commitment.
it's
Oh
cool.
yeah.
It's cool seeing that.
Like it costs us $500 a month to practice where we practice. If that gives any insight to like how driven we are, it's like there's a price that you got to pay to invest in your vision,
Gotta pay to play.
and we're doing it, man.
There's a lot of money in this. In
A
this
Colorado licensed LLC band.
Oh yeah. No, I get the whole it costs money to do stuff because
Yeah.
like I know not being in a band but still doing the photography stuff. It's
Yeah.
okay, you got to pick up this, or for like me, it's a new lens, or it's new batteries, or there's some kind of thing that I need here and there, and it's kind of like you guys, you got to get new strings, unless you're a bass player, then you have the same strings from '93. So,
He said he changed from 2008.
Two symbols.
These symbols.
Yeah.
oh yeah, and it's
Working on a
always
lot of symbols.
yeah, but those always end up being cool merch ideas where you all sign them, and then You can sell them because people are like, oh shit.
So,
Yeah, let me get that. That is a really good
Hey,
idea.
I have a
And
couple
you,
drumheads, so
Hell yeah.
a couple
and you
sounds.
you can up the price a little bit to kind of cover the cost of the new
Yeah.
cymbal. So,
About 2,000. No.
Yeah. Heck yeah, man.
and so obviously with being fairly new, is it all originals or do you guys do some covers or?
All originals, brother. We got 11 so far. We have 11 originals
A
written.
lot of songs.
Yeah, and that's in about 8 months of us playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With this drummer. We changed drummers. He's a lot better. Lot,
Kind
no.
of.
yeah, we're writing fast, which
Yeah.
is really cool.
Up in the beats per minute tempos, 175, 180, 200.
Oh yeah,
In there. Yeah.
one of those fun paces where you get done and you're like, "Ah, okay, next song. Vocalist is over here going, give me some fucking oxygen. Hang on, I can't breathe.
That's the last song of the set. I'm done.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean we got to turn all this shit off now? Hang on one second. That's gonna be a moment.
So we do actually have a new song called "Hey in My Needle Stack." It is going to be debuting on October 2nd on everywhere, all platforms.
And where would they be? Obviously all platforms, but what name would they find you guys under on all
Yep.
platforms?
So there is a couple of other artists on these platforms called Resile, but we did just register our trademark, so that will soon not be a thing. But it's Resile, just like it's spelled, and you'll just have to find the photo with our band name on there. We have another single called Mind's Eye, so it'll be that same band.
Well, and I found that you have to kind of ask to make sure because some people are like, okay, Resile
Yeah.
underscore CO for Colorado, or
Dude, we got this Mexican band with the same name as us, and they sing metal in Spanish, and it's like I feel like they found us on Facebook and stole our name.
I don't know. That sounds kind of interesting too. Where like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Resile.
Oh my god.
Can't have it, dude. Because our music it has purpose behind it. All through everyone's gone through stuff, but especially the five people in this group have a story to tell, and we've mastered how to bring it all together and blend it into a sound and make it sound like Resile. I think
in
people.
your guys' vision of what where it's have you guys had where you've written something and everybody else is like, nah, you can do better than that, or
So
that's
far,
kind
the
of
feedback from the crowds and all the shows we've played has been nothing but positivity. The lyrics are all centered in resilience, overcoming adversities, defeating addiction. I'm a former addict. I defeated it by myself using my own willpower and my own strength inside of me. So, main message is just to show people how powerful we are, man. That's the message. We all have power inside of us, and we can create the life that we want if we just work on that.
exactly that's a good message to have, especially when depending on the genre and the style of music, sometimes people write just to write to put stuff out, and you don't
Yeah.
always get a message behind it. Where it's like, what's this song about? Banging bitches in the club.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Just the finer things in life.
yeah. Chocolate starfish in a hot dog flavored water.
Yeah, that album was kind of you get done listening to it, you're like, what the fuck was that? But I'm gonna hit repeat again. I'm gonna hit play again on it because
Yeah.
it was catchy and cool, and we're gonna listen to it again to figure out what the fuck's going on.
I would say fuck 46 times in my fucked up rhyme. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I listened to that. I think that was one album my mom was like, she
Yeah.
heard one of the songs on TV because they were doing like Matt Pinfield was doing something. She's like, oh, I like that. Are you getting the album? I'm like, nope, not now. She liked the Beatles and country, and suddenly she's like, "Oh, I like that. You're gonna get in on this?" Nope, not now. But then I've also had her at a metal concert too. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I was like 17,
Yeah.
like 16 when that album came out or something. So
Yeah, man.
he's over here just like, fuck, hang on,
Yeah, yeah,
trying to do math. So let's see. Obviously all originals. So you guys haven't done any covers. What's your take on doing covers, like cover songs?
Have to, we sprinkle a couple. We plan on sprinkling a couple, right?
I'm still wanting to break out that thriller version for Halloween.
Just
Yeah,
making your own. That's the main.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like we might be doing
I wonder if there's some,
a
but-
thriller thing for Halloween, like a metal thriller. But
I think finding a song that isn't in the metal genre and covering it and making it your own
That's what's
yeah, they, what's
is a little bit cooler than
Leo
like
Morcelli. Yeah.
like Leo Morticelli,
Something like that.
yeah, something
like I see the Pantera shirts there. So
yeah.
like I mean you
This
can
one's not
cover,
playing.
but like you
That
can.
was totally not planned.
I almost wore my Pantera hat. I just at the moment can't really find where it ran off to.
Yeah,
You notice
you got one laying around.
guitar players wearing the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, I mean that's pretty
Got it back from
self-explanatory.
Walmart.
But like you hear bands that'll cover like Pantera, and it's like you can do a great job of it, but then you hear the live version, or you see it. Like I saw them live 2 years ago when they're doing the tribute stuff, and like it doesn't have any nowhere near the same energy or feel.
Yeah,
Granted, knowing it was Zach playing it, but it still just had that raw energy feel, and you can't. I don't know how you can capture that again. So,
yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
The chemistry makes it happen.
oh yeah, definitely.
You know, never be
Uh,
enough done, but
Yeah,
all right.
oh, I don't think there ever will be. Like, there's certain
No.
people, they're originals, and you're never going to.
duplicate them. Yeah,
I mean, you can emulate and be influenced, but you're never going to be that person. So there was a quote in a movie. It's like rather than being the next so and so, I want to be the first me.
yeah,
And
Exactly.
it's like that makes more sense.
Got to blaze your
Uh,
own trail.
yeah, dude. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to set ourselves apart from all the other. There's a lot of bands in Colorado.
yeah, I think like when you get to the bigger cities, like obviously Denver
Yeah,
is what like hour and a half, 2 hours
2 hours.
away,
Yeah,
and you can go anywhere in Denver and find a show any week of the night on probably any style of music you're looking for.
for sure. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I agree, having a sound that is all your own that makes you stand out a little bit more than certain other bands in the area. Because then people are like, "Oh, I like that. Let's get them in next," or let's bring them back because the crowd really liked it. Because they,
yeah, damn right.
I also think there's a lot of right time, right place too with what sound you're doing.
For sure. Yeah. Sunshine Studios. They shout out to them. They do a good job at reaching out to us for being featured with touring bands and bands with large followings. And so that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to build our reputation around the city, around Denver, around each surrounding area, and really build rapport with the venues, the other bands, because we're here to stay for sure.
Yep.
Well, and you also want to have a good rapport too, where like I know obviously you guys have been around for a while. Like you said, you've been in some other bands, and I'm pretty sure you've seen where you've been on the same bill as other bands, and they kind of. I get like you having family emergency, every so often, but like you'll get a band that'll flake off almost every other bill, and then wonder why they can't. Because bands talk between bands too of,
Yeah,
hey, we're looking to get
exactly.
in this
Yeah,
band, and you're like, nah, they've dropped 4 shows with us so far. Or, they've
yeah,
done this, or
yeah. Unreliable. Yeah,
Well, it's always good to set a good first impression too, rather than because I learned a long time ago you never exactly know who's overhearing conversations, so you always want to be
Yeah, on the good end of the conversation.
yeah, you don't want to be talking shit on another band and somebody hears you and like, dude, they're ugh.
Yeah.
No.
You know, we're all about support, dude. All the shows we played thus far, we're always in the other guys' crowd. Only a couple of our shows where the crowd leaves, and I don't like that, dude. I don't like it when you book a local show. It's 5 different local bands. Everyone brings their crowd. Everyone should stay for everyone. You know what I mean? Like,
And
don't leave.
100% agree.
Yeah,
Get your money worth. You know?
yeah. Like,
You're gonna come to the show. It's like I've come across this a lot, and I imagine everybody else here has too. When they say, "What time you guys going on?" I'm like, "The doors open at 6."
yeah,
Yeah.
We're going on at 6:30.
yeah, yeah.
First band goes on at 6:30. Well, when do you guys go on? 6:30.
Yeah.
Stay the whole time.
Exactly.
And then lock the doors as soon as they get in.
My favorite one that I did one time was
Yeah.
we pulled the same thing when somebody asked us what time we went on, and we said 6 o'clock or whatever time it was, and like 4 hours we were the headliners, but we didn't let anybody know that, and so 4 hours go through, and they're like, "When are you guys on?" "Oh, we're up after this band next." And you couldn't have told us you were going on at like midnight? No, but did you have a good
It's a
time?
secret.
Just tell us
Yeah.
straight up, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a good time, yeah.
Yeah, because you never really know what band's you're gonna hear next and be like, ooh, I like that band.
Yeah,
Plus,
exactly.
and I've also seen it with bands too, where like they'll get there, and I get everybody has stuff going on, but you get there like, you know, an hour before your set time, and you catch half of the first band that's up, right before you. You tear down, everybody kind of spends the next 30, 45 minutes, and then they dip.
Yeah.
And like I don't understand that with bands either. Like I get if you're it's a Sunday and it's like, hey man, I gotta work at 3, I gotta be to work at 4 in the morning.
Nah, stick around, hang out. Yeah.
I've done that. I've left the bar and unloaded gear and then
Yeah.
got to work at 6 in the morning and worked a 12-hour shift, and
Yeah.
that was a long fucking day
Yeah, for sure. Oh, yeah, brother.
because you're also slightly hungover or still inebriated while at work, and like, no, I only had one at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, for sure.
The booze will wear off. Hopefully that weed will too. But man, don't worry about that. We're good.
Say, I'll be all right by the time it's time to drive home.
Do I get on the fork truck? No, I don't want to get on the fork truck. I'm good. So obviously, any possibility of are you looking at recording some new or like recording an album soon or?
So we've got 6 singles that we're uh, we're currently in the process of getting everything mixed and mastered. Like, all the recording is mostly done. Only a few different parts need to be recorded. But then we have 5 new songs that will be featured on an album. So we're working those out. We're gonna write about 6 to 8 more, and we'll be dropping an album hopefully spring, summer.
Yeah.
That's the goal.
Hopefully next year
Yeah.
is we're gonna try to drop the first one.
Yeah, so we'll be dropping a single every month
Yeah.
until about February. We'll take a break, and then we'll drop an album that summer, probably.
Oh, right on. Okay, so new follow-up question.
Yeah.
How much fun is it doing all the social media stuff to get the like? Because you got to do the TikTok, the Instagram, the
It's,
Facebook, the YouTube.
that's trouble.
It sucks.
It sucks.
It is
Well,
more
because we
work
get
doing.
so many views, but nobody's clicking follow or like going to check out the music, and it's like,
Yeah,
but it's a learning curve too.
and we've had like 25 or 25 to 26,000 views in the last like month and a half.
Yeah. but no like
Like,
follow.
click
a
follow.
100 or so followers.
Click follow. I think there should be an
Yeah,
automatic follow.
Yeah.
You come into our.
If you click on it, it automatically follows.
Well, yeah, I mean it's it's definitely a learning curve with uh being from a different generation where it was, we used to hit the streets and you put up the flyers at the
Yeah.
gas stations and
Hand out
hand out the
postcards.
pamphlets and
Yeah.
yeah, and now it's, oh, I just posted a TikTok video and got 3.6 million views on it, and you're like, I did the exact same TikTok video and I got 73.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I follow trends. I'm like, what's happening
Yeah, just
I
like
I
Eric
try
was
to
saying on the way up here, he goes, you can be talented as, I mean, the most talented person. You do a video, you won't have many views or followers. You can do the dumbest video of that one guy that does
like silly
this is
dancing.
this is a tornado siren, and he's had like millions of views. It's
Crazy.
like the dumbest.
Dude,
We should just make a dumb music video.
I've seen people genuinely play good drum beats, good guitar riffs. I've seen people paint like genuine, like insane canvases that they've spent
Yeah.
weeks on, and like 1,000 views. Like what is that? And then some dumb video gets like 1 million.
Yeah.
Like
uh,
Makes
wet
me
ass
really.
pussy video gets 36 million streams or something
Yeah.
in the first week.
Crazy.
Or some chick going hot tour.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like billions of views right there.
Dumbest, but yeah.
But yeah, I found that doing dad jokes on YouTube get like 1,500 views, and they're just simple little 12-second videos of dad jokes, and I'm like,
I'm gonna do dad jokes.
but it's also weird because like I'm pretty sure you guys will notice you'll watch all your social medias and you'll post the. I'm pretty sure you guys post the same video to all the accounts,
Yeah.
and one account will get really good views, and the other accounts will get like, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, like you'll get 500 on one, and you'll get 42 on another one, and then you'll post another video, and the algorithm's completely flipped on which social media it's jumped up on, and it makes absolutely no sense whatsoever.
Yeah.
I think I had some other questions. Kind of drew a blank all of a sudden. Merch. Who comes up with the merch ideas?
So we have a marketing and design manager. It's my fiance. She's a specialist. She's an expert. So we throw all of our ideas and all of and describe them and find images for reference and throw them in the drive and work on stuff on our own, and then she takes our ideas and makes them better and
We'll
makes them
throw in the
credible.
turds and she polished the turds.
Yeah, she polishes the turds.
We drop
Draw-
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm about to leave.
Dude, we lucked up, dude, because or I lucked up especially, but the band too, like because the stuff that she does for us, for us to have to pay for that, jeez.
Shouts to Jenny.
Yeah, Jenny.
She's over
Well,
there.
it's also kind of interesting when you get all, like you said, certain times everything aligns correctly the way that it's supposed to, and you're like,
Yeah.
okay, I think we might have something here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because yeah, like you said, graphic design is an
Expensive,
entity all of its own.
dude. So much money.
And then also like getting the merch printed, and then you always get the people who are like, "Hey man, let me get a free T-shirt."
Yeah, you're like, I paid $9 for this T-shirt, bro. You
Yeah,
gotta.
my favorite one was we had a sign that we ended up making, and it was funny because it pissed people off because they're like, for a free T-shirt you can pay. I think we were charging like $10 for a shirt, and it was like for $10 you can get a free T-shirt. For $10 plus flashing us, you get a free T-shirt. And everything was like $10, and it had something. And like a couple of the old ladies got a little mad at us for posting it, but they're like, that pretty well sums up how to get people to buy a T-shirt. But then you get those people that are like always at the shows all the time and pay all the time, and
Yeah.
you see them at 20 shows. You're like, here, let me hook you up.
Yeah, dude.
You've earned your a free T-shirt or
And then we got Master Chef Kevin over here makes hot sauce. And I was telling him, dude, ain't nobody gonna buy no hot sauce at no concert. We're gonna put the hot sauce out of your pocket. And showed up for our last show. The first item sold was this dude walking up to buy a bottle of hot sauce. And I was like, I'll never say anything else here again, dude.
hey, there's a lot of venues that have food at it and they don't have the correct type of
Yeah,
condiments that
sauces,
you
huh?
need.
Yeah, for real.
So, I mean, there was a band that I've seen. There's a couple bands that have sponsored by like a condom company,
We
and
thought
they've got
about
these
that.
pins with their logos on it, and then inside are two condoms.
Yeah, dude, we
And
thought about that, dude. We need a sponsor. What's up, Trojan?
why do you need a sponsorship? I got 7 kids. Be
Clear. I got a
like,
doctorate of
this is
pregnancy.
what we need, and this is
Yeah, we
what
need
you
a
get if
Trojan
you don't.
sponsor.
Yeah.
Children,
Yeah.
please, please.
Sponsor.
Sponsor
Yeah.
me,
My
please.
wallet is getting lighter every.
Yeah.
That's another thing that's hard trying to figure out how to just get sponsorships and those type of things. And uh, I got no idea 90% of the time. I just kind of wing it.
I think mainly, dude, you just show up, you book your shows, you show up, you invite people, you sell your tickets, you keep it up for long enough, especially when you have music online that they can listen to at home. Eventually, you're gonna have repeat uh, people that love your music that are showing up, singing along to your songs. It's inevitable.
That's the coolest thing to have happen.
Yeah, for sure. Goals. Yeah.
Well, depending on like your vocals aren't as like we'll say Cannibal Corpse, where it's like I was singing along with it. No, you weren't. You were just screaming like it.
Yeah, you don't know what they're saying. Yeah, that's one of my
nothing,
cries.
nothing against like Corpse Grinder or Cannibal Corpse and that style of music, but like there's certain bands where it's like that's not a sing along. You're just screaming.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you know her lyrics. I just had some phlegm.
Yeah, I mean, I pride myself in that, dude. I always enunciate into the mic. I make sure that I'm audible and everything can be heard. Because that was one of my pet peeves growing up. Was I would love a song and then not be able to figure the lyrics out, and it drove me nuts. It was like, dog, you have to speak so I can hear you, hear what you're saying.
Mumble rap.
Yeah.
Mumble rap is a
I hate it.
dude.
I
This
can't
this
stand it.
he's such a lyricist. Dude, I said the same shit when I was drunk 8 years ago. What?
Yeah, dude.
Somebody give me a microphone. I can do this.
Yeah, for sure, dude. For sure.
Which is
Well,
the weird thing about being an artist and seeing what's popular and what isn't, and being able to make fun of what is popular,
for sure.
like fashion. All wearing band T-shirts, and
Yeah.
then we're not going to get on any fashion shows. Yeah, you took a vape, and he did. You moved out of the way, and
It's
he's
pretty
over
funny. We
there.
both took a vape, but you're talking about the two guys that share the same birthday. So it's like the exact same year to date birthday is what kind of drove us together, like pulled us together. Me and Phil met at a bar, uh, and I was like, how old are you? He said 36 years. And I was like, oh, no shit. Where are you from? And he said Memphis. And I was like, no way. I'm from fucking Memphis. This is bullshit. And we got to looking at each other's IDs. And sure enough, dude, that was crazy. Same birthday.
Same
Destiny.
day, bud. 12 hours apart.
Yeah. Weird. Yeah.
Downfall of quitting smoking and vaping. I'm now hawking up all kinds of random flim shit.
Oh, you're singing Cannibal Corpse then.
Yeah.
There's a couple other bands in there that I'm going with for styles of music. I'm gonna start up a Hatua band.
Make it metal.
I mean, you could probably do that style of music, and it wouldn't take too much with those simple lyrics. Uh,
Take much effort.
and everybody thought she was a fucking genius, and now all of a sudden she's getting all this backlash and everything, and I'm like, yeah, you had your 5 minutes of fame. You should have just ran with the 5 minutes of fame and went back to doing what you were doing.
Yeah, for sure.
Because that's also kind of the thing. Like music can last forever, but like the trends and stuff, and trying to keep up with all the trends are blink of an eye, and they're gone, and
Yeah.
something new is coming along right after it.
Yeah, I work 40, 50 hours a week, man. I'm trying to make this my job, but right now it's uh it's do the work after work.
It's our second full-time job.
It's our second full time job. Yeah.
Oh, trust me, I get it. I spend so much time while I'm at my regular job doing social media stuff, getting in trouble because I'm on my phone.
Yeah.
And they're like, we have a no phone policy unless it's work related. I was like, it is work related. It's for my fun job.
This is
And they're like, your fun job? I was like, yeah, where I get to talk to bands, I get to go to concerts, where I can drink, I can do drugs, and I can meet people. And I was like, fun. They're like, this is not a fun job. No, y'all pay the bills. This is not a fun job. And you yell at me for being on my phone. Do we need to do a drug test? You can. You'll be disappointed. I've been clean for 15 years, so fuck off.
Yeah.
They've only done two on me, and one was after back surgery, and they kind of realized I am the way that I am, and that's what you get. So,
A prescription's a prescription, buddy.
as long as your name's on it, they can't say shit.
Exactly.
Damn, I need to get that back.
Well, give them the empty bottle back. Just have fun while you. Okay, so obviously all the regular jobs. You don't have to say the company you work for. What do you do for a living outside of that pays the bills at the moment?
Heavy equipment operation for me and him. Uh,
I work for the Department of Veteran Affairs, federal government.
it.
Very nice.
That's it.
I work in pulmonary at Penrose Hospital.
Pulmonary at Penrose Hospital. Let's get that.
I that's heart stuff, right? No,
Lungs.
Lungs.
lungs. Oh yeah,
And then our
my mom was
driver's
in
a
the.
student, so we'll let him slide. We're paying his way.
Hey, I'm trying to get something. I'm trying to get something at McDonald's. So
Yeah. Oh, McDonald.
Yeah,
Hey,
respect
there's
back.
well,
I
there's.
love McDonald's.
I learned a long time. A job is a job, and you can't.
Yeah. You gotta start somewhere. Yeah.
I think everybody should have to work fast food and retail like that.
At one point in your life, you have to 6 months of it.
Arby's. Arby's.
I've done
1 cent an hour.
Pizza Hut, McDonald's, Wendy's. Like I've
Yeah,
done
I
my
did movies
person.
too. Hell
I did Little Caesars,
yeah.
slinging pieces, but
Hell yeah.
Done the retail too. So I think being able to do those type of jobs, like it'll teach people how to be decent to one another a little bit more too, rather than yelling and bitching about
Yeah.
order or why there isn't a
Dude,
certain laundry detergent
hungry
on the
people
shelf.
are so fucking hangry, dude. Like, fuck it, I hate it. Yeah, for sure.
Especially the big
Yeah.
people that are angry.
Oh, God. You get a fat person's order wrong, you're gonna hear about it. You're gonna hear about it.
There's some of
Yeah,
those
yeah.
at the bottom of the bag.
1-star review.
Oh, I get the don't fuck with people's food. That's one thing you don't want to mess up.
Yeah.
Especially like you said, the fat people's food.
Alright, we good.
They tend to get a little more upset.
Enjoy
Well,
the way at the buffet.
oh yeah, there's only still like what a couple buffet places still anymore.
Man,
Couple of them.
I
Yeah,
miss
they're all going out of business.
I miss CC's, dude.
Couple of them are expensive too.
CC's.
Yep,
Oh yeah,
Remember Furs Cafeteria?
I do.
Oh, that's the worst food.
Let's think about the good stuff.
Well, I appreciate your guys' time,
Yeah,
and
man.
we'll
Appreciate
probably go ahead and
Yep.
wrap up the interview. And
Sure.
Yeah.
hopefully you guys' upcoming shows go really well. Because don't you have another one coming up really
October.
soon?
Yeah,
Just the
October
October
4th.
one?
Yep.
Oh, okay. The October 4th, and then the 31st Halloween show.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, well, there's a new question. With you guys being in Colorado and the weather being, do you guys go into hibernation during the winter, or do you guys still try to do shows in the winter time?
Yeah, we'd still try to do them if they were available. We're, right?
November.
Yeah, we want to do like one or two a month just to keep our name out there and on the tip of everyone's tongues. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
don't
Yeah,
do
'cause
no one.
I know Colorado's got a crazy weather pattern in the wintertime where
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We do got a couple different trucks that got toppers on it. We got a way to keep our equipment out of the weather. You know, we can still do it.
fair enough. Well, you guys have a good evening, and I appreciate your
Man,
time for the interview. So we'll get this
yeah, dude.
tore up and put on all the social medias and tag you guys in it and do all that fun stuff.
Dude, thank you so much, Red Beard.
Thank
Thank
No
you.
problem.
Appreciate you, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, dude.
Red
See ya.
Beard Click.
Resile.